For most people, their finances aren't one big problem. It's 100 small ones. A retirement account from a job 5 years ago. A budget that lives in your head, but never on paper. Life insurance that you meant to look into. A will, half finished, or not even started. And the longer you leave those loose ends untied, the harder it becomes to move forward with peace of mind. At Dominion Wealth, we walk with you step by step to help you tie it all together. We meet you where you are. We listen. We get your financial picture out of your head and into practice. Then we build a strategy to meet your needs now, prepare for your future, and bless the next generation. We don't pressure you. We give biblical, honest guidance. Let the strategy follow your values and help find the right solutions. If your financial path feels uncertain, let's get together, one-on-one, and get you on the right track. Book a free consultation today. We are here to help you get your finances in order so you can feel confident about the future. From baptism to burial, Dominion's got you covered. You can find us at reform.money.
We're talking about the immigrant experience from Baghdad to Jordan to Syria to business owner in the United States. Stick around. Exploring theology, doctrine, and all of the fascinating subjects in between, broadcasting from an undisclosed location, Dead Men Walking starts
now.
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Dead Men Walking Podcast. I'm your host, Greg Moore. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for telling a friend. That's how we grow. That's how we keep the pirate ship afloat. We also keep it afloat by our awesome sponsors. So make sure you click in the link below and click through and support those guys, brothers in the Lord that are building businesses. We want to make sure our money goes to other Christians. So, guys, thanks for being here. You can find out more about us at DMWpodcast.com or anywhere on social media, Dead Men Walking Podcast. Just wanted to do a little intro video here before we get into it with our guests this week and just explain a little bit. So I had on a gentleman named Eli. He is one of four brothers who owns a barbershop in the city in which I live. Back in 2017, during his grand opening, I helped facilitate the opening of that barbershop. It was four brothers who had immigrated from Syria. A few weeks ago, the gentleman, one of the brothers who cuts my hair, I was talking about their journey and why they left Syria. And he said, actually, well, I was born in Iraq, Baghdad. We tried to go to Jordan. Jordan rejected us, went to Syria. Immediately applied for refugee status as immigration, and then came over here. And I thought the story was just amazing. They are four Christians. They were persecuted for their faith in Iraq, persecuted in Jordan. Then when the war started under Assad in Syria, persecuted again, and finally came over here. So we had Eli on, like I said, one of the four brothers who owns that business, and he just talked about his journey from being born in Iraq, kind of the politics over there, how basically one day got a letter and a knock on the door from a government official and said, hey, you're Christians, you're not welcome in this country anymore. And if you either don't give us a large amount of money, if you don't give us a large amount of money, we're essentially going to kill you, or we'll just kill the youngest brother in your family, youngest son in your family. And essentially they packed up and moved that night and started driving. And it's about an hour. I got to talk to him for about an hour, and it was just an amazing story of really, one, discrimination against Christians. Two, how different it is in those countries. During this episode, you're going to see like a real insider view of like how it is over there. And then three, just kind of how he viewed coming to America and coming here and going, wow, I can be anything, do anything. People treat me with respect. They're not going to, lie about me, go to the police who are bought and paid for, and then have me thrown in jail. He talked a little bit about how the first time he got pulled over, he couldn't believe how nice the officer was and was actually cared about him. He said, these police officers in America care about you. They don't want to kill you or throw you in jail like they do in the countries I lived in. So a unique perspective as a Christian brother who was in Iraq and then in Syria for years and then came here. I will say this, there was some details that he had to leave out. There was some certain religious groups. I think if you watch the or listen to the video, you will understand what religion we're talking about. He couldn't give certain details on certain things because he still has family members living in those two areas, and they could retaliate. Okay, if you understand what I'm saying. But we spoke after the podcast too, and he told me some very, very interesting things as well, especially about, he can't, here in Michigan, we just had Abdul Saeed win a Senate primary, and he goes, I just don't understand why, Americans want to create another Iraq or another Syria or another Iran by electing Muslims. He has a very, very unique perspective on the way they operate and work in those types of countries. And, told me some things that we have to keep off camera, off audio, but essentially, he's grateful to be here in the United States. Runs a very successful barbershop business. I think they opened with 4 chairs. I mean, they're up to like 30 or 40. They can keep expanding. They do great work. One of the hardest workers I've ever seen. Happy to go to work every day. Like he said on the episode, all I wanted was an opportunity to work and be paid for my work. And I have that in America, and I wake up grateful every day. So guys, we're going to be talking to Eli. It's a interesting story. I hope you stick around for the whole episode. It was about an hour. And, excuse me. Also, you're going to have to deal with me coughing 3 or 4 times throughout the episode because I'm coming down with something, but still wanted to make sure I had him on today. But stick around for the whole episode. It was, captivating, some of the stuff he went through to just get to America, and now can freely worship here, freely serve the Lord, run a business, and reap all the blessings that America has to offer for him. So guys, the next voices you hear will be myself and Eli. Enjoy. Yeah, so Eli, right?
Yes, sir.
We go by Eli. I've known you for quite a few years. You and your 3 brothers own the best barbershop in the world called True Cuts in Temperance, Michigan. I remember when you guys opened that spot. I think I was there for the grand opening, and I really like you and all your brothers and your family that work there. You guys are you guys are doing so good there too. You keep expanding and adding more chairs, and it's such a cool kind of feel to it. But you guys have a really unique story too, to where you came from overseas, immigrated here legally, and then started a business, and then a very successful business. And then I was just showing my wife your Facebook profile, and it said, I think it says something like, I was born a Christian and I'll die a Christian, which I just like it as born and die. It's like, it's so definite. It was kind of cool to see that. But I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about kind of your journey from, I think, was it, were you born in Baghdad?
Yes.
Okay. So Baghdad, and I was talking to one of your brothers about this, so I just want to make sure I get it right. But Baghdad, and then kind of had to leave there and went to some other places, ended up in Syria, and then from Syria to the United States. Give me a little bit about the origin story of Eli. Like, were you born at? Where did you grow up? What was it like where you were born?
So I was born in Baghdad in Iraq.
Okay.
In 1989, and like we were living, me, my family, siblings, cousins, on like after the war started.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
what year was this? What you mean, like the Iraq?
2003.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So unfortunately, a lot of people, they took it to the wrong side, and it started kidnapping started happening.
Wow.
You can't leave the house. You can't basically. Iraq originally, it's our country years ago, like decades. Our ancestors, because if you read the history of Iraq, the Assyrian and Babylon, it's like our ancestors that
sure.
were already in Iraq. But it's sad that some people, they just didn't it's like, oh, you don't, we were targeted for some reason. I don't know why. Some bad people, it was like, as a Christian, you're not welcome to live here. It's like, but why? Did we do? It's just some people, they have some wrong, bad mentality about they can't accept others.
Okay.
They were threatening us, and in one day we had to leave everything. Because
So you had some people threaten you because you were Christian?
it's just they just didn't accept that we are Christian.
Okay.
It's
And what year was this?
that was in 2006.
Okay, 2006.
2005, 2006. That's when we left and we went to Syria
Okay.
because they were like, we get like a letter to the house says, as a Christian family, you're not you don't belong to this country.
Really?
Yeah, it's like.
But you were born there. You're a citizen of Iraq,
yeah,
right?
exactly. I like our people. We were there before these people. They were threatening us.
Yeah, the people threatening you came after you guys. You
Yes.
were there first.
And like because these villages, a lot of these areas, it was like a big percentage of a Christianity. But a lot of the times when a problem happened on when some other groups try to take over, then they just try to leave. Then you ended up like, wow, I'm minority. But like
Right.
at first you were majority. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It shifted from you being the majority.
Exactly. And but at this point, I mean, my dad did not raise me to fight or to kill anyone. It's like, just be peaceful. Like I go to the church, just be a good person, respect, forgive, help.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. And when we were facing this kind of situation, I was like, if we gonna see you again in the area, we're gonna kill the youngest kid. We're gonna kidnap.
So wait, the people that came up to you and threatened you, threatened your guys' life and said,
Yes.
"Hey, if you don't leave, we're gonna kill the youngest in your family."
It's
Someone
like,
you related to, your brother?
It's like my brothers
cousin?
and all of us, like, because it's like you are an easy target.
Sure.
Being a peaceful person, you are an easy target to those criminals, bad people.
Now, did they want you to leave, or were they like trying to extort you for money?
It's
Or
like, no, they were like, basically, we got a letter to the house. It says like, you, as a Christian family, you don't belong to this country.
wow.
You're not allowed to live here. And,
And who,
they give you
and that was from
24 hours.
that was from the government at the time.
It's like people, government. It's just it was like a chaos.
Chaos.
Yeah, chaos.
Yeah.
It's like you really don't know who likes you, who hates you, who.
Right.
So you are like you can't trust nobody.
Yeah.
You
So you don't know if it's a government, could be a local gang, could be someone who took over that territory, could be a religious group, whatever.
Exactly. It's like
Okay.
sometimes you have those bad people like they can't accept others. The extremists, like they just think they are the only right people.
Sure.
So at this point, it's like over there, you're not gonna be comfortable like wearing your cross over there. You can't be doing. You gotta
Right.
hide it.
You got to watch out. Yeah.
Yes. Nowadays they say things are better. Nowadays, luckily, but back then it was like, but what is the point? Like almost all of us left.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out. You gotta be careful on. Either you gotta fight and you try to attack people and.
Excuse me.
No problem, but you can because this is not who you are.
So this is 2005 or 2006. How old are you when this is going
I think
on?
I was 17.
So you're like a teenager.
Yeah.
And you get a letter.
Yep.
Says,
But
hey-
the whole family, our whole
Says,
family.
hey, because of your beliefs, you don't belong in this country.
Yep.
And did you guys get out of there pretty quick then? I mean, was it your father and your mother in the home?
Like all of us, but then we had to just get a car and go travel to Syria.
Did you drive right from Baghdad to Syria?
At first, we went to Jordan.
Jordan, okay.
Jordan, back then it was ISIS like on the way from Baghdad to Jordan, and so it's like hit or miss. So you go, either you make it or you don't.
What do you mean? If
It's-
you make it, or like you might be able to make it there or not, depending
Yes.
on.
For example,
So it's a dangerous trip.
yes, like you're going from here to Pennsylvania,
Okay.
but you cannot guarantee
that you'll
that
make
from
it.
Michigan to Pennsylvania, is it going to be safe?
Right.
Is it going to be gangster on the road? Is it going to be some people that don't like who I am or
Yeah.
what I believe? So it's
Well,
like,
this is a time when American troops are still in the country too, right?
yeah,
or
but yep, but they were like in a certain area.
Okay.
They were in a certain area, but So it was like a group of people, like this group is controlling this area,
Right.
another group controlling this area.
Wow.
They were sometimes fighting with each other, sometimes fight the Americans. So it's like you just want to leave, you just want to run, basically, to save your life, to save your family. We got to Jordan,
Okay.
and then Jordan says they had some rules and regulation. I remember they were like, "Oh, you're not allowed because you have young guys, and it was a certain age. You have to be over 35 or over 40, something like this, in order to be accepted
Into Jordan.
into Jordan." Yes,
Really?
yeah, exactly. So they have some restrictions.
Do you know why they don't want younger guys in Jordan at that time?
It's like, I don't know. It's like it was like closed everywhere you go. It was like, a lot of the things.
Could it be like the younger guys could be more considered like military or fighting age,
No.
or no?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
But it's like basically, it's
Yeah.
all about money.
Okay.
It's like you have money, you're rich, you got your bank account.
Then you can
then
come in.
You come in, you're welcome.
You're younger. You don't have money.
Oh, exactly. But
Yeah.
then who do you know? Who you belong to? A lot of these things
Yeah.
in common. But if you are just as like a regular person, but then they were like, okay, sorry, we'll let half of the family, half of it will gotta go. But you can't do that.
Yeah.
We are one family. And we even told them, like, it's gonna be risky if we go back.
Yeah. To
We,
go back
we
to
might don't
Baghdad.
make. They were like, it's not our business.
Wow. Didn't care.
Didn't care. We had to go back.
So how long did you stay in Jordan?
We couldn't like you
Left that night?
Yeah, you go to from here, like you go to Canada,
Yeah.
then they tell you you're not allowed in Canada.
So you gotta go somewhere else.
You got you turn
right back
around
in.
and you go back.
No way. So how long of a drive was it from Baghdad to Jordan? Is that a pretty?
I think
My geography isn't
less than
okay.
10 hours.
Okay, so 10-hour drive.
But I don't remember. But maybe to the border 4 hours
Okay.
or 5 hours. I think, I'm not sure.
All right. So then you turn around and you go
You
right
go
to
back.
Syria.
But the Syria was closer because Syria and Jordan, they are like neighbors and very close to each other.
Okay.
You can cross the border, like I think within an hour and a half.
Okay.
You could be in Jordan or Syria. We went to Syria, coming in. I was like, oh, thank God.
Right.
Yeah, then we ended up going to Syria. We stayed over there. We got our paperwork, and we applied to come to America. And you gotta go through all these like legal documentation, paperwork.
Sure.
Um,
So wait, let me ask you. So you're in Syria in what, 2005 or 2006?
yes, 2006.
How long are you in Syria before you and your family say, we were thinking about coming to the United States? Was it pretty?
The first day.
Oh,
But our goal is to apply
right.
to change our life.
Okay.
Because like Syria was safe and good and no war, nothing back then. But it's like it's a temporary situation.
Because you're just trying to get
So
out
it's-
of danger
yeah.
and then come to the United States.
I mean,
basically.
we were not really like planning 100% to come to United States. I mean, if you're good, you have everything, like you have your family or like so friends. So you're safe. You're not really thinking much about traveling or leaving.
Okay.
Once we got there, we applied to the first interview. It was after a year and a half, I think.
Okay.
The first interview, just
Who are you interviewing with? The
UN, the United Nations.
the UN.
The UN, yes.
Okay.
The UN, basically what they'll do, they'll get you as a refugee and document everything on your situation and your lifestyle and
Sure.
what is going on. Is it safe? Are you qualified to travel or not? Are you really? So they kind of put all these together and they do a lot of studies and some research about it.
Okay.
Then after that, they'll make the final decision whether, okay, yes, we approved you, you'll travel, or no, you don't qualify.
And then I'm guessing they take that and maybe submit it to the immigration
Yes.
department in the United States. So you're there for a year and a half, and then you come over to the United States?
No. I mean, the first interview, a year and a half.
Oh, you're in Syria for a year and a half, and then you get a first interview.
Yes.
Okay.
The first
Wow.
first interview, so it's basically they just get to talk to you and ask about your name and what are you doing. And the second interview after a year,
Yeah.
and I think we did the third or fourth interviews. That was done in 4 years.
Wow. So that
4
whole
years.
process took 4 years.
Yes. So over here, you're good to go. You're ready to get one phone call.
Yeah.
One phone call, they'll tell you, hey, pack your stuff and your flight is this date.
Wow. So after all those years, you just might get a phone call.
Yes.
And go, hey,
You're ready.
You're leaving in 2 weeks or whatever.
Yep, exactly.
Wow.
But that one phone call, it took 40 years.
Wow. So this is a huge thing. I think people listening need to understand too, is like you left everything that you knew in Baghdad, got turned away at Jordan. How do you find a place to live in Syria, or do you have family over there or anyone that you know? I mean, how do you even know where to stay? How do you get jobs? I mean, you're in a different country, hours away. Like how did that all go? Like what did your dad do in Baghdad? What was his profession?
He was like, he had like oil change shop.
Okay.
He had, even they took over to that place too.
They just took it over.
They took it over.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
He owned the business. They just took
and
it over.
he had like a coffee shop, like internet coffee shop,
Okay.
They took that too. But the thing is, after we got accepted and everything, when we were in for these 4 years, after 4 years, we got that phone call.
Okay.
It's like, okay, now you're good to go to travel. But that's a total, like, almost like more than 8 years.
Yeah.
8 years and something,
Yeah.
until finally we were able to just come over here,
So when you say when they get the phone call to say you can travel, that means you can legally enter the United States on what, like a visa
No, it's like, yeah.
or like a travel
It's
visa?
Yeah, it's but that's like once you get there, you get here, you get the white card.
Okay.
Then once it's like basically you usually to immigrate to United States it takes 4 years.
Wow.
I'm sorry, 14 years.
Yeah.
12 to 14 years. Yeah. If you apply, 12 to 14 years to legally come to United States if you want to immigrate from your country to here. And but a lot of people, they don't wait that long. And even the UN, it was to some people, it was 2 years.
Wow.
With us, it took longer. So everyone is different. Maybe they say, if you're lucky, you'll be able to get it done quicker. So that's basically you come here, you get the white card, then you get the green card, then you just go over the process and that's it. But now you are like a permanent resident.
Yeah.
As long as you're not doing anything wrong, you're not.
Sure.
And then you will be qualified for the citizenship after 5 years.
So go back to Syria really quick. So what were you guys doing for that 4 years? I mean, where were you living? Like, what was your dad doing? Oil change stuff and coffee stuff still, or you guys just kind of had to find a new life, right?
Once we arrive to the border, once they take your passport, they stamp it, not allowed to work. You're not permitted to work in Syria.
What? How are you supposed to provide for yourself?
That's the thing. At first, our business was in Iraq.
Yeah.
They were able to send us, and we took with us some money,
Yeah.
We got there. We rented an apartment. We stayed over there. Luckily, we were able to help ourselves. We had some money saved up.
Okay.
Some people, they just don't.
Yeah.
But also, they had some other organization that they provide help to, like refugees, and provide them not money, but like these groceries, food, stuff.
So why don't they permit you to work? Churches do that.
Churches, they were
Thank
churches,
God.
they were doing a great job. Just basically anyone can go take, like whether any religion you are, you go and take, and they will provide all the support for you. Which is, but they're limited because they don't have much. Some groups, they donate from here also and send it over there. So then the people over there that instead of struggling, they'll be able to use some of the resources,
So Syria says you can come in, but you can't work.
You can't.
And do you know why they do that? They just say, hey, you're from a different country and
Yes.
you're a refugee, so you can't work here or own
You
a business or?
No, they be like, you are from Iraq, so you are a visitor here. Every 6 months or 3 months, I believe, you gotta go to the immigration department and renew.
Oh, so you're technically an immigrant in Syria. I would think they would at least want you to work and be able to provide for yourself. I feel like that's so.
Billy,
You let people in and then they can't work. You're just creating kind of a poverty class.
if you come to America, the next day, you won't be treated as just an American.
Yeah,
The next day, nobody knows you. Nobody know who you are.
True.
They'll treat you like, wait, come, you are an American. That's it. We don't know who you are. Where are you from?
doesn't matter.
It
You're here
doesn't
now.
matter. You're here now.
You're American.
You're treated the same. That's how it. Over there,
Not
no.
so much over there, huh?
Not so much. You're still a
Okay.
stranger. You're
Okay.
still a stranger. Yeah, I mean, maybe the regular people, they treat you nice and everything.
Sure.
But the government things, and no,
Wow.
it's like they're gonna look at you like, and in a blink of eye they can deport you.
Yeah.
In a blink of eye, you can they come, pack your stuff, boom, put you in a prison, deport you. You can't say nothing.
That would be
It doesn't.
so hard living like that.
If you are living there for a million years, and
Yeah.
you come to America, you get everything as an American,
Sure.
and you get your citizenship, you get everything over there. If you live there for 20 years, we lived there 8 years. We never got the Syrian citizenship, and I lived in Jordan, never got the Jordan citizenship.
Yeah.
They don't. There is something when I came to America, I was like, wow, life over here is like, seriously, when I came here, I was like, people living here are so lucky.
Yeah.
I
don't think we understand how blessed we are sometimes.
From a perspective that you see before and after, I've seen before what was going on, how the life it is, comparing
Yeah.
to how the life. What is nice about America and here, they try to make the life easier for you.
Right.
They try to work with your situation, with your stuff. I was like, how to make it easier on you.
You're saying even from like the immigration standpoint too, like to
Yes.
try to help you. Yeah.
Immigration, lifestyle, anything.
Yeah.
It's like, let's simplify it. Let's make it, what
Yeah.
do you need? We try to help you with this. No, unfortunately, over there, it's no. The struggle is everywhere. Yeah, you might see some rich people, but it's like you have two classes. You have rich or poor.
Yeah.
Like you're born in a rich family, that's it, you're rich.
Do you think it has a lot to do with the way the leadership is ran in those countries? Because I've met Iraqis, Chaldeans, a guy from Kuwait. I know people from Syria. I just met a gentleman who's Syrian yesterday who knows you guys. And when I said I know you guys, his name's Mo, and he does house flipping and stuff. And all hard workers, all you guys, all like, I want to do the right thing. I want to treat people right. I don't think I've ever met someone from the Middle East like that's mean or condescending or rude. They just seem to be a very gregarious people, yet those countries seem in such disarray. Is it from the leadership, do you think? Like the government is just oppressing its people, or, even the infighting, like you're saying, of like, well, you can't come into Jordan unless you got money, and, and Syria's checking on you every 6 months for immigration. It just feels very like everyone's kind of suspicious of everyone else. Does that, or no, am I?
You're right. It's they make it, what I lived is they make it harder.
Okay.
Harder and harder.
Why do you think that is, though? Why would they want to make it harder on their own people?
It's sad that that's going like this for a long time. Maybe they learn it from other people.
Sure.
They struggle, then they just it's a contagious thing,
Yeah.
or lack of education, and instead of focusing on the right thing, you'll see great people over there helping people, doing a great job. But unfortunately, like immigration things or stuff, no. It's like you need to be like really careful, precautious about. But it could be part of it. Part of it, it's like the leadership, you know.
Yeah.
It's like over there, it's a different lifestyle. Like for example, you standing over here, and like you got Secretary of State.
Secretary of State.
Secretary of State. You're standing on the line. You're waiting for you. You'll see someone coming from the back, grabbing all of you guys, and go the first one. Like who you are? Like
like just cut in line. You're saying, like just push you out of the way and
exactly like who you are. Like he'll tell you, do you know who's my dad?
Oh, it's like that.
Do you know who I am?
Wow.
You can't say no. You'll be like, okay, I'm sorry. Wow. Otherwise, you'll be gone. If you try, it's like that's.
So it's like all who you know and kind of a class system, kind of like.
Yep, 100%.
Wow.
It's like a lot of it. It's who do you know, the connection, where your dad works. Who do you know, like in the police department? It's like my cousin, my uncle. What we work on this. We're gonna bring all our people, mainly our people.
Yeah.
Let's say you are a great candidate. You could be joining or working or who you know. And that connection is. It's like there is no much opportunities. Like if you are a great person, poor, have no issue, nothing. You're just trying to work. You're not gonna get this opportunity.
Yeah.
You're not, because you're not that type of person. It's just you are a normal person. You still need to make all these connections, and like you need to work really hard, and you need sometimes to do the wrong things.
Yeah.
Just to get to what you want.
No, that makes sense. I think we might have a little bit of that with like the upper class here in the United States, where it's like kind of who you know to get certain jobs and stuff. But the general working class people in the United States, I don't think I've ever thought that way in my life. It's not like, well, who do you know? It's like, you're an American. Do you own a business? I own a bit. Can we help each other because we're both business owners or we're both workers? Yeah, there's not a lot of that kind of class system in that sense in the United States. So I could see how you say, yeah, you come here and it's like, no one goes, well, who are you, Eli? Who's your dad? They're just like, hey, you're an American, you know, come on. So, all right. So you get the letter or you get the call. It says you can come to the United States. When you take the first trip over here, are you here for good, or are you traveling back and forth between Syria and the United States for a while?
No, just over here, staying.
So you came over here. Now, did you know anyone over here? Did you have any family or anyone?
Yeah, we had my aunt, my other aunt, my cousins.
And where did you go? Where was the first city you landed in that you went
to? Toledo.
So Toledo. So you came from Syria to Toledo.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, which is Toledo and Michigan here, you know, at the
border.
border.
It's so close, yeah.
Because we have like cousins in California, we have cousins over here.
Okay.
We have like up in Michigan, you know, Detroit area. So we were like, but then we decided to stay here, like, and very much got successful over here, and we found a great opportunity. It was like, okay, we're just gonna build it over here, you know?
Yeah. So you weren't originally thinking of staying in Toledo. You thought maybe you might go to another state?
Maybe California.
California, where you have family?
Yeah. It's nice.
It's sunny out there. It's nice.
Sunny, beautiful weather, you know?
Yeah, you got winters in here in Michigan.
Yeah, exactly.
not like in Syria. Well, although the parts of Syria get cold, right? You guys have mountain ranges and it gets, But
Syria's weather is amazing. I love Syria's weather.
I've seen some pictures of Syria and it looks so gorgeous on some
Syria's
of those
weather
ranges.
is amazing, yes.
And you just go, man, you hate when you hear in the news too, when it's like either war torn or you know, fighting and shootings going on. You go, what a gorgeous country.
From 2006 to 2010, we were doing great in Syria. Okay. After 2010, 11, then the war started. But then we were there for that 4 years.
So wait, what year did you leave Syria and come to the United States?
2014.
Oh, I didn't know it was that soon. I didn't know it was that close. That seems, you know, because I met you guys in 2016, 17. So you only been here a couple years.
Yeah, correct.
Wow. You open that business fast. We'll get to that too. I want to talk about True Cuts. So yeah, so when the war starts, that probably you guys go, oh my goodness, here we go again. We came from Iraq. It was kind of things were going on, and now Syria. Who was in power in 2010? There was it. Was it Assad?
Yeah, Assad. Yeah,
Assad.
Correct.
Yeah. Because I remember hearing obviously some stuff over here. Obama was the president at the time. He was going to do airstrikes or something. That's another thing. Here in the United States, we only get the news of what we're told. We don't really know what's going on.
It's over there. Lot. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
It's so crazy how if you listen to the actual news from that country, how different it is than what we're told of what's going on, what the people think, what the government's doing. It's pretty crazy.
A lot of people in America, they don't listen to the news.
Well, we definitely don't listen to international news.
Oh, it's not my business. I was like, that's what, which is, I mean, if it's like, I agree with them that they focus on their own thing, their own country. It was like, I mind my own country, my own business, my own stuff, my family, my future. They succeed. Sure. They succeed when they go there. I mean, yeah, which is sometimes people get into politics and stuff, but I like when everyone is, I have a goal, I'm going to my goal.
Sure. Yeah, we should never make, the news cycle our idol, or that's all we want to do is read news. And, I get that. I'm just saying, I think generally speaking, Americans have a lack of knowledge for international news.
Yep, correct.
We really don't know what's going on in Italy or Iraq, or, we get told some things on a couple of the big news channels over here, but we don't know really what's going on in those countries. And I think sometimes it would be good for us to know a little bit more, just to, keep up on what, well, not only that, but so we're not being lied to, or, oh, these people in this country are horrible. And you go, well, hold on a minute. You're just telling me that because our politicians have some ulterior motive to go invade it or go take oil from it or go do something with it. And it's frustrating because I think guys like you have a very unique perspective because you were a citizen there and then you went to Syria and then you came here and you understand what's going on over there. So you come to Toledo, you go, no, not going to California. What was the first thing in the United States that was really kind of a culture shock for you, or like that was different when you got here?
The first, the like a zero social lifestyle.
What do you mean?
Like the first thing I was like, where is everybody? Where is people?
Oh,
but my cousin was like, it's different. It's not like how everybody walking like until 1 o'clock and like in the street.
Sure.
For example, like you see when have you ever been to like Niagara Falls?
Sure.
You see how everybody's just walking, a lot of people.
Sure.
Like I'm used to it always like this.
Oh, okay.
Majority of it, it's like you keep walking for 2 hours, 3 hours. It's like you see a lot of people, a lot of shops. But when we come over here, I was like, you want to do something, like you walk, like nobody's walking the street.
Yeah, probably seemed like the streets were empty.
Yeah, it was like, where's everyone? My cousin was like,
that's the way we do. They're all working.
They're all working.
In their own little cubicle by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
But then I realized over here, everything is organized.
Okay.
If you want to walk, there is a specific place.
Where
if you want to go
on a bike, you gotta go on the bike lane.
On a bike, Party, you go to a party. Mall, a mall. Outlet mall. It's different.
Interesting.
So I always see, unfortunately, some people they do some they do drugs. They walk on the street in the middle of the night. I was like, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But then I understood and I realized, I was like, yes, that's why. Over there also, I mean, you could see a body shop next to a pharmacy, next to a hospital, so it's all together, which is not really, some point, not really nice. So it has a pros and cons,
Sure. Yeah. No, we definitely have over here too. You have very strict kind of zoning, like what can go in what area.
Yes.
In like a county or a state or a township or whatever, which that's not, something I really think about because I just grew up with it. But yeah, when I would go to different countries, you would realize very quickly it's not quite, I don't want to say organized, but it can be.
Yeah.
4 different totally things right next to each other on a street.
Yes.
Like
maybe if you were on a vacation in a different country.
Yes. here you would never find a oil change place next to a hospital.
Yes, I know.
The zoning wouldn't allow it.
It wouldn't allow-
One say, hey, no, you got to be over there with the other garages, and
I
over
know.
here is with the hospitals,
You're right.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I want to ask you very quickly, because I was curious about this. So your family was Christian in Iraq. Was your father a Christian and brought you guys up that way? Or how did you become a Christian in a place that's, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not predominantly Christian in Iraq, right? Isn't like most people in Iraq Islamic or Muslim, or is it still Christian? I know there's a lot of Christians in Iraq.
So at first, it was a lot of Christian.
Okay.
But, when they shifted, a lot of them tried to leave.
A lot of the Christians.
Yes.
Okay.
Because some people, they just treat them as a minority, or you're just not comfortable. You're not gonna get treated equally.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which is really sad. But of course, there are a lot of great people from all the other religions,
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's nothing they can do if some people have power and they just don't like. Maybe for example, if you apply for a job and if you are like a Christian and it's like maybe they will prefer different religion over you.
Sure. Yep.
Because they just that person or the company, they didn't like what you believe or what you think, or he wants you to be like him,
Yeah.
So you don't have that much opportunity.
Okay.
You don't have that. Especially after the war. It's like you just sit on the side, be peaceful, and try to avoid any...
So if Christian is the minority, how did your family become Christian? Was it generationally? Like I said, was your father?
Yes, generationally, yeah.
Was a Christian?
We all...
Okay.
My sisters, like my grandfather,
Wow.
we all Christian, yep.
Yeah, that's cool. So you're in the United States. You're in Toledo, Ohio. You decide not to go to California. This is 2014, you said?
Mm-hmm.
About that time. And then 2 years later, you guys own a barber shop in a very nice part of Temperance, a nice location, looks professional. I mean, how did you do that in just 2 years? And what was the idea behind, I'm gonna become a professional barber?
But when we were in Syria, when the situation was good, we were working in it,
Okay.
Like we were doing some of it. But how much? You're not going to get paid much. You'll see every other barber shop, there is a barber shop.
Okay.
So you might see in one street, 10 barber shop.
Oh, wow.
So next to each other,
Yeah.
no zoning, nothing. You want to
Yeah.
open a barber shop, 10 of them over here, you the number 11.
Too many barber shops.
Too
No one's
many
making
barber
any
shops.
money.
And nobody's going to make money.
Yeah.
It's like, so we were doing it just for the experience.
Yeah.
Because literally no money.
Okay.
No, when we came over here, we worked with someone and we went to the barber school.
Yeah.
But it takes a year, you got to
Oh,
finish
it's
all these hours.
so many hours for barbers.
Yep. It's like you have
People
to
don't realize that. For all you listening right now, or if you're not from the United States or not from the Midwest, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, it's like, what is it, like 1,200 hours or so, or 8? It's so many hours of continuing education.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Over a
literally,
year.
it's like literally getting a college degree almost. You could go to like a community college and get an associate's degree in the same amount of time to become a barber. And it's because you're working with razors, you're working in the health department. There's all these regulations. It's actually, it's not an easy thing to do, actually.
The book is a big book, and it talks about a lot of stuff like veins and things.
Yeah.
You'll be like, wow. Especially when you're not good in English.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like double
Yeah.
on you. It's going to be harder. So instead of just reading, you need to read, translate, study, then understand and memorize,
Yeah, and then answer the questions back in English, I would assume. It's
Oh,
not
of
like you can
course.
answer
Yeah.
in your first language.
No, all of it in English. And we have to go to Detroit and do the test,
Yeah. So you already had the skill. You were practicing over in Syria.
Yes.
You come over here and you go, well, we might as well
Improve it,
do it here.
But over there, no matter what degree you have, even if you are scientist, doctor, you still need to study here. you still need
Right.
to get the equivalent, maybe,
Sure.
Then after you finish all this process, it could be, maybe they'll be like, okay, if you've done all this, then come take the exam.
Yeah.
But the exam itself for other degrees might be 5 years of studying, 4 years, 3 years, beside what you studied in the past,
Right. Doesn't matter what you did over there. You
doesn't
got to
matter.
have the licensing and the degree or whatever it is over here.
Exactly.
Yeah. So did you start studying for that pretty much right away in 2014?
Yep.
Or
After
right
we
around
got
there?
better in English,
Okay.
After we got better in English, we joined the.
Your English is very good.
I'm still working on it,
When did you start learning English?
To be honest, when I first got here, and actually my first job, it was at a gas station. So I was like, could you just put me on the register? They said, no, you don't speak any English.
Oh,
So you need to be in the cooler.
right. Like stocking
thing.
stuff.
Yep. I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, well, I'm happy. That's my first step,
Right.
Open the door. This is the first step. But from over there, then I used to just finish my work, come out, talk, communicate to people, take notes, write notes,
Wow.
back and forth. A lot. So if I go to a doctor appointment, I tell them, no, I don't want nobody to come with me. No translator. I mean, I know my family, my cousins, they would love to help and take me, but I was like, I wanted to depend on myself.
Right.
I
Teach
remember
yourself. Yeah.
even I had an opportunity to get a job with a Middle Eastern.
Okay.
I said, sorry, no. I want to learn the language of this country.
Wow.
I am not gonna, because I know if I work in that job, and majority of people maybe speak Arabic, I will never learn it.
Right. You'll just kind of fall back into.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was
Interesting.
like, so then once I got that job at the gas station, I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
Then, from the stocking to the register and to then another job and another job,
Yeah.
But then with that, like coming back to the degree and finish it, then we were able to practice it and work, in a barber shop.
Yeah. So it was you and your three brothers, right, that started it.
Yes.
And you guys never just thought, well, I'll just go work for another barbershop. You thought, no, we should do this and we should own it.
We did for a little
For
bit.
a little bit.
For a little
Right.
bit. Yeah, we did it. We wanted to, because you want to know the culture, the
Sure.
atmosphere, the people, how you communicate with the people. It's because you come into a whole different world.
Sure.
So once we work with someone and we kind of improved ourselves and try to work on it slowly.
Sure.
Finally, when we decided to open the barber shop, then it was in 2017.
20. Yep.
Yep, it was in 2017. Once we opened, it was me, Isa, Fadi, Wissam, 4 of us. I think you were over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were over there.
Yeah. I was
and-
there for the grand opening.
Yep.
Very exciting.
It was 4 of us with another barber, like OG.
Yep.
He's a great barber, a friend of us.
Yeah.
And it was just 4 or 5 chairs.
Yeah.
But business kept doing good and great
Yeah.
and better and at that time, we started charging $10 for a haircut.
Oh, I couldn't believe it.
People were like, we had barbers coming from a different place. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
$10?
When I first started there, he lined me up, haircut, beard, razor cut, the wax. I think it was $20, and I was like, "This is a deal." You guys, I told him you need to charge more. He said, "Hey, we will in a little bit. We will in a little bit." And you guys took the prices up a little bit, but you're still very competitive on your
We
prices.
try to keep it reasonable,
Reasonable, but you do very, very good work.
Thank you.
Too. That was so exciting too, because it kind of got me rejuvenated as a business owner and going, look at these guys coming from another country. You guys were so excited to own a business. I've never seen anyone work harder than you guys. It's like you work, you spend time with your families and do all that. And I've talked to your brothers, and that's awesome, young family, and make sure you spend time with them. But it's like, I see so many Americans that kind of get lazy, and they don't want to work. They just go, they don't understand all the blessings they have here. As hard as you want to work, you can make anything you want here in the United States. That's the thing, right? And some people just go, oh no, I don't want to work more than 8 hours in a day, or I don't want to work this extra. And then guys like you come over here and you go, well, I just came from 2 different countries that it's dangerous every day. I can't be a citizen there. What, all of them try to extort me for money. Like, yeah, I want to work here and build something and do good stuff here. It was very exciting to see you guys open that, and then not only open it, but be very successful at it, which is good. So I just want to give you a little praise there, because I really appreciate your work ethic, how you treat your customers. I've noticed that too. As soon as someone walks in, hey, you here for an appointment, or you need some, you guys are right on it. I've had, your brother, I've had to text him a few times. Oh, I got a meeting tomorrow. Is there any way I can squeeze in? He makes sure I can get in. There's just not a lot of that sometimes in small business anymore. They don't really focus on the client or the customer, because we kind of get, I don't want to say we get lazy, but we get complacent as business owners. We say, oh, the business will be there. It's like,
it's not.
It won't always be there. You got to go get it.
It's like to see like different perspective and different views.
Yeah.
What we've seen before. If we work 1,000,000 hours, we're not going to make money compared to over here.
Yeah.
If you work a little bit just to get up, you'll change your life.
Wow.
So many doors open for you. Just get up.
Just get up.
Just get up and move. Do that move. So many doors open for you. But unfortunately that's one of the things. I was like, when people don't want to work, I was like, I'm good with what I have.
Sure.
I'm happy with what that's your personal choice, but you're missing on a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
I was like, when we came over here, I was like, wow, I can work, buy a house, buy the newest car, get successful, go on a vacation.
Sure.
Because the same hard work, if I do it in any other these countries I told you, I won't be. I barely just make living.
Yeah, you're doing it for nothing almost. Yeah, barely
almost
anything.
For nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I told you. We were like so many barbershop. We didn't even work in it. We were doing it for practicing as an experience. But that's the thing. When we see it over here, when we came and we open up the shop, 4 or 5 chairs. Customer keep coming. We got busy.
Yeah.
Got more chairs and more. Then we had the back room, and because it was so busy, we needed more chairs.
Yeah.
We had to take the back room. We had to take the back room out and put 3 more chairs.
Yeah.
And we're still busy.
Yeah.
We're still busy, which is amazing. Very grateful. I was like, with people coming, and it was like, I want to get a haircut, and they wait so long. Yeah. Next door left. We went over to next door too.
Yeah.
We took over next door, which is now it's a great,
Yeah. No, you guys have a great space there. I'm glad you guys are down here in Temperance as well too, right around the corner from me. Man, Eli, it's been so good talking to you about this kind of stuff. So as we finish up here, the journey has been a long one. You've now been in the United States for 12 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's some of the biggest things that you've learned, or that you're grateful for, or that you're looking forward to in the next 12 years in the United States? Because you do have your citizenship?
Yes.
Yes. Officially, when was that? When did that go through?
I think 5 years ago. After 5 years.
5 years ago.
Yeah. After 5 years from entering the U.S.
It's such
2019, I think I got it.
It's such a beautiful thing too, citizenship, because the minute you're a citizen, you are endowed with all those inalienable rights that our Creator gave to us, and the government cannot take them away from you. You have the right to life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, free speech, the right to protect yourself, right to privacy. I can't come to you and go, who's your dad? You're going to jail if I don't like you, right?
Exactly.
Those are the foundational things in the United States that I get really excited about, that other countries don't have right now. The fact that I walk down the street and I see another citizen and I go, I don't care what they look like, what they talk like, how tall they are, how short they are. They're an American. They have the same inalienable rights that I have, that our God has given us, right? It can't be taken away.
One other thing that shocked me, The other thing is like when I got pulled over the first time,
Okay.
and it was like, "Hey, how is your day going? Do you know why I stopped you?" I was like, then, like, not even 2 minutes. Have a good day. Drive safe. Be careful. Go this way, this way. I was like, wow, he cares about me.
Right. Oh, is it different if you get pulled over in
Oh my
Syria
God.
or Baghdad?
You'll
Yeah.
be shaking.
Right.
You'll be shaking. You'll spend your entire life shaking, like without doing nothing. Without doing nothing, you just over there, like anything. They can do anything to you. Anything. They have all the authorities. They have all the authorities. You might be in a prison. If someone goes and asks about you, they get that person.
Wow.
No one can even. It's not that simple over here. You get pulled over. Okay, have a good day. Bye. It's like, is it that easy? And that police cares about me. Be careful. Stay safe. Drive safe. Have a good night. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, it took me, I think it took me a year to really feel comfortable that I won't get arrested or get beat up.
Really? Yeah.
Seriously, it took me a year because from what I'm used to it.
Sure.
It's like, without doing nothing, it's like, it's so easy to take advantage of you, to take you to prison. I was like,
Sure.
well, like, or it'll be like, hey, like, you got to move your pocket. You got to show me some money. You got away with it.
So they could be pulling you over there and possibly just maybe trying to shake you down for some money or something.
Yes.
Or maybe they've been bought off by someone that says, hey, we don't want him, we want him in prison, and they go get you, and you're going, what did I do?
We have over there things like if someone writes your name and fake information about you, give it to the police or whatever, they go get you from your house.
Oh my!
Without
goodness.
nothing, without. In America, they might do 5 years investigation, checking on you.
Yeah.
But when they get you, they know exactly.
Sure. They have to have a warrant and all the things that go on.
Not just this. If like there's gonna be a lot of investigation behind the scene, they're not just gonna I don't like you.
Right. This guy said something, so I'm gonna go get you.
Over there, it's like so many people ended up in a prison just because someone don't like them. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't like you. Just wait for me. I know someone will make a phone call. They'll come get you tonight.
Wow. All right. So we probably should have started with this, but we'll end with this. Tell me a little bit about your personal life. Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have any children?
I have one daughter.
One daughter. How old is she?
She's 14 months now.
Wow. That's right. I think you did tell me that a few months ago. So you've got a little toddler, little daughter.
Yes.
Are you going to have more?
Probably.
Yeah, you better have more.
That's the goal. I was like 4 or 5, but my wife was like, no, only 3.
When did you get married? Did you get married over here in the United States
Yeah.
or were you married in Syria?
No, over here.
Over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't get married over there because you're not stable. You're like, you're like in the middle of nowhere. You really don't know what is your future, you know?
And hard to provide for a family and you don't know your future. Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, did you meet your wife over here or was she
Yes.
someone that...
Yep, over here in America.
Really?
Yep.
Now, is she Iraqi? Is she Syrian? Is she American?
She's from Syria.
She's from-
Yeah.
So you found someone from Syria.
Yeah, which
There-
is,
hey, there you
I
go.
love Syria, you know?
Yeah.
I love Syria.
Yeah, and I
Wonderful
just
people.
wanted to make it clear, too, to anyone listening or watching, this wasn't an episode to say, oh, we don't like these countries or, I wanted you to give your perspective on that. I love the people of Iraq and Syria and all those places, right? And as Christians, we're called to love everyone.
Right.
But I just thought it was very interesting. I don't meet a lot of people where I can have a firsthand conversation with someone about their experiences in those countries, especially when like I said, a lot of Americans get misinformation on what's actually going on there. So Eli, I really appreciate you coming by and talking to us, and give a shout out. Tell everyone where to go. True Cuts, right?
True Cuts Barbershop.
True Cuts.
Temperance, Michigan.
You guys got anything big any big changes or plans coming up for True Cuts or no?
Not for now, you know.
You guys just stay
We
busy.
try to keep it connected because the goal was to open more. But when we took the next one, like next door,
Yeah.
so down the road, maybe
Another
know,
location or something if you need to.
which is one of the biggest things that made us successful our clients.
That's
Like
true.
you guys.
Yeah.
You guys did amazing to support our business, to help us, to like telling everyone word of mouth. When
Yeah.
we first opened, we didn't even use any advertising.
Yeah.
Our clients, they brought everybody.
Yeah.
They brought everybody, the whole area, on, which is amazing, which is really great. I'm really grateful and thankful, like, to God and to all of the clients
Yeah.
that they keep coming to us and supporting, and loyal people, you know. And hopefully we can try our best to keep them happy and comfortable anytime they are at the shop.
Well, I'll tell you what, especially in the United States, if you have a product or a service that you do well and it's fairly priced, you'll stay in business. You know what I mean? We in our type of economic system of capitalism or free market, which I think we're kind of drifting away from that. We need to get back to free market. If you provide a service or product that is at a fair price and it's well done, I think you'll always have clients, because that's always what we're looking for here in the United States. And you guys definitely provide that.
You're right.
I mean, your service is awesome. Your haircuts are awesome. Beard trims. You guys do everything over there. And it's just kind of it was definitely a cool vibe coming in. And you guys must have had some TV package, because all the international soccer games were on. So I got to sit there and watch FIFA World Cup while my son's getting his haircut.
Yes.
And it's just kind of a cool hangout too. You know what I mean?
We have about like 4 big screens.
Right. All right, guys. Thanks for being here, Eli. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Dead Men Walking Podcast. Remember, you can find out more about us at DMWpodcast.com. Make sure you support our sponsors below. I'm going to put a link to True Cuts below too. So click on that. If you're in the area, I know some people will drive an hour, 2 hours away to see these guys. They do phenomenal work. You can click on their website, schedule a haircut, and let's support these guys, because we want to make sure brothers in the Lord and hard workers are being supported and earning income. And we like to do that here on the podcast. Remember, guys, the chief end of man is to glorify God and enjoy him forever. God bless.
Amen.
Be sure to check us out at DMWpodcast.com, where you can purchase the best and snarkiest merch on the internet, support the show, and leave us a review or message. Dead Men Walking can be found on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Dead Men Walking Podcast, and on Twitter X at Real DMW Podcast. The Dead Men Walking Podcast is part of the Fight Laugh Feast Network. For exclusive show content, be sure to download the PubTV app and become a member. If you're a business that needs to reach hundreds of thousands of potential customers in your demographic, podcast advertising might be for you. Send all inquiries to deadmenwalkingpodcast@gmail.com.
None your biscuits.